Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to the forest. We were building a log cabin, but that appears to have not saved, so we're back kind of where we were a bit before that. That's a bit strange. And the saving bug, which means half of your inventory drops kind of underneath the blanket there, so I mean, I probably do have some rocks, but they're all under there. It makes it impossible to craft new things and make more Molotov cocktails and stuff, even though I do have some. These were not poisonous last time. Interesting. So I think for this episode, because all of these bugs are going to be fixed in the next couple of days, I think it's 2 days and 2 hours, I can't remember, I just saw it. But I already can't remember. At least it saved my my effigies, which is really strange that it didn't save. I guess it might not save things that you're half done building. That might be another bug that the game has. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go a bit exploring. We're going to have a look for the front of the plane, and we're going to have a look for the main camp. There's apparently an axe that's called the modern axe, which is much better at combat, can be used to block, things like that, and yeah, we're just going to head out into the middle here and have a look, see if we can find it, and if we run into some cannibals and they murder us or drag us back to their cave, we'll get to... Ooh, creepy. Ooh, lots of stuff. We'll be able to explore that, and I'll be able to show you guys what that's like. Well, there's a cave there. No, I don't want to go in there yet. So I'm looking for the main camp. It apparently has a rather large, freaky-looking tree. A few big tents. And, no, can't get anything from there. And, yes, it's got a modern axe, and you can... It's the only place you can get that in the game. So that's what we'll look for. I have been playing a fair bit of this. The few bugs that are well known and exist, so much so that you can't continue to craft after the first time you save and reload, all your inventory vanishes. It makes it a little bit hard to build anything really big. Can I see anything down there? No. But it is really, really, really fun. What's that? That's just a rock. Really thought I saw something then. Oh well. It does appear to be a fairly big map, and I would like to find the front of the plane, but I don't think that's going to happen. And we don't have a flare gun anymore either, because that's fallen through our inventory as well, which we'd really kind of be pretty happy to have. At least we can get ourselves a stone axe as well as our normal axe. I'm not quite sure which one's better for combat, but I know it's better as a tool, so I think it's better for chopping down trees than the plain axe is. We do need some food, but like everything else, it's fallen through the blanket. That's the very... What is that? I don't know what that was. Was that something we could have got on ourselves? Was that mud that gives you the kind of camouflage, or...? Apparently have a rock. I don't want a rock. I want an axe. Okay. So we're kind of cutting through the middle of the map here. I've noticed when I've been rewatching these and editing them and all that kind of stuff and rendering them... Is this the big one? I think it is. I've noticed that there's a lot of tribespeople that I don't see when I'm playing it, but you definitely see them. Get a flare. Get a flare. flare and some limbs and stuff. It certainly isn't the big camp. What is that? Oh, meds. I think they're the first meds I've actually got. I've got a leg. Can I kill birds with a leg? I did! I stepped on it! Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I don't know what's going on now. We're just gonna... Hey, bird in my inventory. Don't like that. Alright. So that's certainly not the big camp. We found a couple of flares and some meds which give us back health, but we don't necessarily need them yet. We have completely and utterly lost our bearings, I'm not going to lie. That's... I have no idea which way I'm going now, but this looks good. This looks different, so... We're going away from our house, so that's important. We found some blueberries. Fill our belly up a little bit. Yep, lots of blueberries there. Come over the hill, we're going to see something cool. What's that? Is that a dude, or is that just one of their little effigy things? What? There's no way there'd be a starfish all the way up here. That's craziness. Hear water dripping. Keep heading away from both of our houses. I'm not kind of sure what kind of other parts of the game are going to be brought in the next patch. I know they're going to be fixing a lot of the stuff that they've already... There's like the known bugs that are already happening. So we'll be able to play through and reload and save without losing our inventory. So I mean, we'll actually be able to build something pretty big. I was thinking of building like a, you know, a nice fort with some ramparts and some watchtowers and some stuff like that, just to see how easy it is to build something that big. I'm not quite sure. I know that there's tentacle monsters somewhere, and apparently they do come out from their little hidey hole at some point. What the hell? I think it's just trees that are not zoning in properly. They do come out of their little hidey holes in the caves eventually. So I don't know if that's a certain number of game days, or it's a random occurrence, or maybe you have to trigger it by killing a certain number of tribes people or something like that. I'm really not sure how that works. I have seen some videos where they're very, very creepy looking. Looks like that tree's rotting. Look at it. Some kind of mold on it. It's just gone really quiet. Really... Oh, it's gonna rain again. It's like... so yeah, I'm not quite sure when they come out, if it's a random event or it's a guaranteed, like day 12 at midnight they'll start coming looking for you or something like that. So I don't know how big base defensive kind of stuff you'll be able to build before they actually get there, whether effigies will keep them back or anything like that. Maybe traps will be able to do something, but it doesn't look like you're going to be able to have lots of different types of weapons yet. Hopefully they'll be implementing a lot more in the game as it comes along. I'm really kind of hanging out for a bow and arrow. I mean, you're collecting feathers now, so in most of these games, if you can get feathers, you'll eventually be able to make arrows, so I'd find it very surprising if we didn't end up with a bow at some point. Can't see anything down there. What? No, I don't want to go that way. We've come pretty far, actually. Look how far our stuff is over there. Oh, look how long our shadow is. That's awesome. Moonwalking. That's crazy. Following area not available in this build of the game. Check back soon. Okay, so we'll go back. Yes. Guess maybe we shouldn't have gone that far. So I guess the front of the plane can't be out there then. I'm a bit disconcerted I haven't seen anybody. Anyway, while we're running around and just kind of getting rained on and getting cold, and guess we could build a fire just out here. There's not much point, really. I really do want to... What just happened there? I wonder if you can tell direction. No, moss is on all sides of the trees. That would be pretty cool, because what side of the tree does moss grow on? If anybody knows that, let me know. I can't remember right now. I've gone a bit brain dead. But it would be cool if you could tell which direction you were facing by which sides of the trees had moss on them. Not old moss. What's wrong with me? Got some leaves. Can't eat leaves. It looks really sparse out there. But that's okay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to building kind of like a western kind of fort with ramparts to hide behind, and I'm really hanging out to have a bow and an arrow to fire over my makeshift defences. I don't know if that'll be any good against the tentacle monsters, the giant mutant things. I was reading a little bit about the game, and I've got a rock again. And the cannibals are referred to as mutants, so I guess maybe the tentacle monsters are just a more mutated version of the cannibals that you kind of come into contact with at the beginning. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I did read that potentially the child is going to be brought back into the game in the next patch, which is quite intriguing because it doesn't say that it's your kid, but I mean, it certainly appears that you've got some kind of relationship with them since you start the game with them hugging your hand. Are those the poison ones? I've got to put my gin down, and I think that they are poison ones. No. What kind of relationship you do have with the kid? I mean, you have to have one. They wouldn't start you just hugging some random child and never bring him into the game at all. They're blueberries. They're blueberries. Very hungry. So weird. Oh wow, look, there's my shadow again. Look, I am so tall that like you can see me on a mountainside. This is why the savages... Oh my god. Savages think that I am their god. Maybe we could go live out in the area that's unavailable, and the cannibals wouldn't come get us. Whoa. Whoa, there's trees under the water. This is crazy, look at this. Clipping through everything. There's giant trees that go down forever into the water. That looks kind of cool, but also very, very wrong. It's also becoming nighttime, guys. What's gonna happen? In the last episode, they actually scared the crap out of me when they ran at me out of nowhere. I was at the bottle shop today, and there was a box of Bombay Sapphire gin with a free gin glass with it, and I couldn't say no. So now I have this giant gin glass, which is almost impossible to hold. I think that we're going to be right next to... I think that's the little island I was going to build on in the first place. And I think that up there is the plane crash. The back of the plane, I think. I think we've done like a half circuit of the island, I guess. It is quite difficult without a compass to know exactly where you're heading, so let's just jump into the invisible water again. Whee! I really want to climb that mountain. Is the moon going up? think it is. So, which one do we head back to? Left or right, guys? Left? Straight over the middle of the island at night? Alright, I agree. It's probably not going to be something we survive, but... Okay. Let's get our stamina back. I guess we can do this burst jogging kind of thing. That might work. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jog. I appear to be stuck on a log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have this terrible feeling I'm going to come across them now. It is really hard when you've already picked up the flare gun and it's gone. You've still got it, but it's gone. And the spear I had's gone, and all the food I had is gone, like all the snacks and the Molotov cocktails and the booze and the cloth and all that stuff. It's all there. I can't access it though, so like you know you've got it, but you don't really. It's hard to build up kind of a stockpile of anything. So I am really looking forward to when I didn't even see that log. It was in the frosty bit. I'm really looking forward to when the patch comes out, which will be probably after our next episode. We'll release that after the patches come out. We can start building our fort, Fort Freedom or Fort Safety. I don't know. We'll call it something. Fort No Tentacles. Maybe. If frogs. Still can't see them or any of their bases or anything. I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't seen a single mutant in the entire time I've been playing today. What's that? Oh, that's the boat. Come on, you guys are always hanging around here. There has to be some of you out here. Let's go out to the boat and see if we can get the flare gun again. Let's have a look, see if it's down there. So we'll jump up on here, collect everything. We'll jump in. Brilliant. We have our flare gun back, which we'd never really lost. What else did we get? Got some candy. We're full. We have our gun. It's night time. What is it? We got half a pack of cigarettes, a full tank of gas. It's night time, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Good old Blues Brothers. There has to be our buddies. Come on, where are you guys? I find it really hard to believe that they're not here. Guess we'll have to start our fire and stuff anyway, because we're cold. And the effigies that we do have, I don't think we have anything to put in the garden. Nope. I'm still not sure how you do get the stuff for the... What's going on? Oh, I'm on fire. That's a good start. Let's see if I can get them to come out. Okay, I don't understand how that will get the flare. I want to throw it further. Can I throw it further? No, apparently you can only kind of just drop them. You can just drop the flares on the ground. Just get it. There you go. Okie dokie, guys. Where are you? Come on. Come out and play. Let's go explore that cave. That's what we can do. Got about 10 minutes left. We can go explore that cave. See what's going on here. The spear's back. Is that a tree or a person? Well, let's use a flare. Okay, so we've got a flare, and we're going down into a cave that I'm not quite sure which one it is. Oh, I don't like that. That's them. I've definitely got them. I guess I can use the light of them to... Oh, that's not something I can look in. There's some cases I can't touch. Look at all those dead bodies. Huh. Bit concerning, isn't it? What's down here? Maybe this is the cave that you I think this is the cave that you come out of. I guess this is the cave that you come out of when you're captured. I guess that would... Well, that's not cool. Maybe this is the way out. No, this has to be the way out over here. I'm just going. This is stupid. 7 of 130 passengers found. So I guess that's us just finding the bodies in the cave. Oh, you can just loop it out. That's stupid. That's another bug. You can just kind of... You just kind of re-equip it and you got more things back. So, I mean, there's not all that much left to do. All that much exciting stuff to do when you can't build. I was really hoping that we'd find the plane, or at least we'd find their base. I was really hoping to find their base so we could check out the modern axe, which I've never had before, and yeah, check and have a look at that. But I think what we're going to have to do, I mean, we're going to come back in a couple of days, and we'll start again from the beginning. But we'll start again from the beginning with the ability to save, with the ability to keep an inventory, and the ability to actually build up a permanent base, as opposed to what happened here, which was kind of like half. So we only ran into 4 cannibals down in the cave, and I shot them, and I still haven't seen any walking around. I thought that was some down there, but it's not. There's still none walking around. All my inventory went, so I think, I might leave it there for this one. We'll be back in a couple of days with, as I said, one from the beginning. We'll be doing it properly. We'll be building a fairly big encampment fort, and seeing how the traps actually work, and seeing if we can actually turn this entire little peninsula here into a safe zone we own and they can't get to. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sorry there wasn't as much excitement as I was hoping for. I was really, really hoping we'd find the front of that plane. I've never been able to find it yet though. And yeah, we'll be back next time with a new start and with a lot more potential for survival. Thank you very much for watching.